Hi everybody, I hope my video finds you doing well. Just like to get on here a little bit and talk about the bullet points from our discussion this week. The first bullet point is that I should talk about my understanding of cultural awareness, advocacy, and social justice, and how it is important to the counseling profession. Well, I understand that there's a lot of different types of cultures. We have the Eastern, worldwide culture, Eastern and Western. We have national cultures, and like our American culture. There's workplace cultures, there's neighborhood cultures, and there's even household cultures. We probably do things in our house that you may or may not do in yours. So, every individual comes from these different cultures, and as a counselor, I have to understand that. I know that people are going to bring with them their own experiences, their own ideas from their cultures, and their own backgrounds and all that. And it's my job as a counselor to work with them in that. I don't think that I have to impose my cultural beliefs on them. And in the Bible, I don't think you'll find a better example of a man who lacked cultural humility than the prophet Jonah. You probably know the story of how God sent him to the city of Nineveh, which was Nineveh in that day was the capital of the Assyrian Empire, and when God sent him there, he went the opposite direction. He got on a boat that was going completely the opposite way. That God sent the fish to swallow him, took him back to the beach, spit him out, and then God said, "Get up and go to Nineveh, go where I told you to go." Jonah did go there. He did preach to him, and God showed mercy on the city of Nineveh. And when that happened, then Jonah got mad at God and said, I knew you would do this. That's why I didn't want to come. I knew you'd be merciful to these terrible people. and God said, shouldn't I be merciful to these people? Shouldn't I show mercy to all these people? There's, over 100,000 people in this city, and I don't want to destroy these people. I want to be merciful to them. And that indicates to me that God doesn't hate people based on where they're from or how they believe and how they think. He wants to be merciful to them. And as my example, I need to be merciful to people who feel different than I feel. Let's see, some actions that I can do to demonstrate and develop humility. In the podcast, it mentioned that 75% of counselors think they are above average when it comes to the issue of cultural awareness. Well, that's something I think that personally I should be aware of. Being overconfident is something that I need to avoid. Some couple of things I can do to avoid overconfidence. I can look for feedback. Look for feedback from supervisors and clients. Another thing that the book talked about was being a lifelong learner. Well, I've already decided that that's a path that I'm going to be on. I can learn about other cultures and take an interest in the people who come to see me as a counselor. Let's see, actions to take to advocate or engage in social justice. Again, the textbook recommends that acquiring information and staying informed about issues that affect the field of counseling is a good way that one action that we can take to, engage in social justice. Not only, I think that's a great idea, but also we need to stay aware of issues that affect our clients. Show interest in our clients and be interested in the things that affect them in their personal lives. And so there's my discussion video. I hope everybody has a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving.